The song we're going to learn today is called Northwind. This is going to deal with the concept of playing in the key of C major. So let's get right to it. First note's going to be A1, up bow, forte, loud. Now the key of C we have low 2, so we're going to have 2 of those, quarter notes. Now you're going to have 4-note slur here, 8th notes. So I would use probably from about right here to about right here is where you want to put these 4 notes that are supposed to be pretty quick. So A1, 2, 3, 1, and then 2, 3, 2, 1, back the other way. A2, that'll take a little bit of practice, those slurs. A2, crossover, D3. Now you have low 2 on the D string. Now you're going to have a 4-note slur, D2, D3, D4, D3. D2, D3, D2, D1. And then D1 for 3 beats. And then A2, low. A2, A1, 8th notes. A2. And then A3, and then pivot over the E. Make sure your elbow gets down low enough. And then dotted quarter note, low 1 on the E. This is because it's in C major. Open E. Pivot, A3, back to the E, E2, E3, E2, E1 low. You're going to have a slur here, E2, E1, E0, A3, A4, A3, and then A2 for 3 beats. Like that. So that actually, just before that, we're going to have 6 notes in 1 bow. So I'll take a little bit of practice. You can also, if you want, you can split those up into 2 different parts, especially when you're first practicing it. Alright, next line we have E2, dotted quarter, E2, 8th note, and then low 1 on the E, dotted quarter, E1, open E, E1, E0, A3, back to the E, E0, E1, low 1. Now you're going to have a first and second ending here, so let's take us to the second ending. So E2, E1, and then these are just going to be all separate, 8th note, A2 for 3 beats. Okay, so a tricky song there. Let's take it from top to bottom at a moderate speed. Okay, so one of the tougher songs we've had up to this point. Really work on when you're crossing strings with the crossovers. Also make sure that you're in the key of C, so you have low 2s and also low 1 on the E string.